Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to some more Cities Skylines. I know it's been forever since we put out a video. No, we have not abandoned the series. A lot has happened in the interim. You see, the wonderful thing with 1080p recording is that those files are absolutely enormous when they are recorded in fraps, which is, been the industry standard, so to speak, for recording any and all gameplay for quite some time now. That's kind of changed, thanks to both AMD and NVIDIA getting in on the whole recording games thing. They each released their own little programs in order to do it. And I finally am able to effectively use NVIDIA's Shadowplay, which allows me to record an entire episode of something and only use up 2 gigabytes. So we can do a lot more now, and I can't wait to get back to doing some more videos of this type as well. So if any of you are wondering, have I abandoned things? No, I have not. I have just made it easier for myself in order to do it. Sadly, it took a little while. Anyway, we are back in our glorious city of Monkey Town, where, lo and behold, we are finally making that downtown I've been speaking of for quite some time. Now, I have a few things already in place. You can already see that. The interchange over there, that was in a previous recording, and the 2 buildings with what are they called? Oh my god, brain freeze. Parking lots. Yeah, that stuff. Those from a different recording. I ditched that recording because I think we're also recording in 60 FPS right now. Something else is brand new that we're able to do. Unfortunately, that video got stalled because I kind of didn't really know how I wanted to make this little downtowny bit, but I think I've solved that, so we began recording and, of course, time-lapsing, because I kind of prefer that to just, doing this manually and taking forever and being unhappy that we built 3 buildings during the course of the little video and nothing else really got done. This I think is a little bit better. I'm trying to avoid building all gritty. Here I can't help making parks every time I see a very, very large open space. I love being able to custom build parks in this game. It's so much fun. I think it's one of the most enjoyable aspects of building your own city in City Skylines, that you can custom design the parks however you want, because you can just kind of outline things. You can put trees however you want. You can build pathways if you want. You can even put cool little swings and stuff in there. It's fun, I like it. Maybe we'll do that in SimCity. About down 50 billion freaking mods. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool, and I really like it. It's kind of weird that that's the most favorite part that I have in this game, but I don't know, whatever. Hope you guys like that too. So yeah, this area is going to be a very large parkable area, and I think we're going to go ahead and put in trees. Now, the tree on the outside, the ring, I don't know, I just kind of use it not because I think trees should ring this area. I kind of use it just because the terrain around this area is kind of crappy, terrain's been one of the downfalls of this game, if it has a downfall. The fact that terrain differences create ungodly blemishes on in your city. So you kind of cover those up with some trees, and then just put some pathways in, and you can continue fixing it up later, and it's cool. It's fun. I like it. Hope you guys do too. I've seen some screenshots. So some of you guys have gone absolutely bonkers with your own little custom parks in this game. That's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I remember in SimCity 2013, I had a series where I was kind of highlighting what other people were doing. I would like to do that again, but I don't know if I can. I don't know. We'll have to see. So yeah, this is very much a work in progress. But for now, that's the general area where this whole centralized park is going to be for these people. Because you have primarily some residential and some commercial around them, and yeah, it just fits, it just fits. Here, placing some residential before we're going back and doing some more work. Your usual stuff. Giving everyone water, all that good stuff. Making certain that no one's going to be unhappy. Of course they're going to be unhappy. You can already see what I'm already missing. I'm over here, making sure they have power, and giving them water and stuff, but you might notice they have no civics to speak of whatsoever, just what's already in place. So if any of these people actually are going to be happy, with this area, I seriously doubt it. We're gonna have some very, very uneducated and unhappy people for a while, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Now, I don't want everyone here to be commercial. I want a lot of this to be commercial, but not all of it. Like, the Central Strip makes sense. I don't want it to be just a full, like, straight road, though, of commercial. So I am, like, kind of artificially breaking this up, and we might have, maybe we have paths, maybe we have stations. I don't know. We'll find something to put in there. Maybe I'll find little 1x1 parking lots if those exist, and I'll put them in there. But I wanted to break them up just to not make it seem like we're just like painting huge strips of stuff, you know, along everything. And I definitely don't want to leave all of this, I don't think. This is, I think it's too much. I think I decided that's too much commercial, don't I? No, I leave it. Okay. Alright, I leave it. Alright, whatever. The curve here I like. The curve looks really good. Yeah, I like how it just like curves in there into that little dead end. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I would custom those shops if I could. Make them like, I don't know. Not really tall buildings. But just little places to go to buy little knickknacks. Of course, we do need people. You can see our RCI and, oh, just whatever it's called in this game. But you can see our RCI on the bottom. And we have a lot of demand for residential. More demand for residential than we do have for industry. So the office is probably not going to take off right away. We do need a lot more people before we actually get into that. But I think that's okay. I think that's okay. So the question now is, how is everything going to build up? And here, I've unpaused the game, as you can see, and now we are letting it go. Everything's building up fairly quickly. Again, it's not going to be building up quite so high because we didn't give them any civics. But they have water and electricity, so they can't complain too much. And I don't have a... I'm sorry about this. I don't have a... words! A close-up of that intersection on the left-hand side. However, I can tell you that it looks like our traffic there is pretty free-flowing for the moment. So we don't have traffic problems on the left-hand side, which I'm really, really happy about. You don't even know. I'm so happy that there's no traffic problems there just yet. In the future, no doubt. But right now, we're in the clear, and right now it's okay. But yeah, builds are coming up quite nicely. I think because we aren't doing a grid in the middle, and we didn't do a grid in the bottom, these two will connect fairly nicely if we just give it a chance. I would like a pond here of some kind. I'm not sure there's a mod for that. I'll have to look into that as well, because it seems like it would fit perfectly due to the unnatural shape that this is just seems to be forming, and our love for parks. Like a large little body, a body of water here in the middle would look really, really cool, I think. So we'll see what we can do about that, but I don't think we can. I think you can make waterways, but not really a pond so much, unless you like dig it out and like flood it. Yeah, not so much. We'll see. But yeah, everything's coming in nicely. So all in all, nice little video, I think. Population is going up. People are moving in. And I think that's about all there is to that. So yeah, overall success. Like the design, like them coming in. No problems with traffic just yet. So all in all, A+. Alright, so here we are. You can see the lovely little area that we built up. There's never actually quite as much as you think it is. Like when you're designing the area, you think a lot more buildings are going to be in there than actually it developed. You notice that we have a few interesting little developments here. No pun intended. Oh my god, again, this? Okay, for some reason whenever I do this, it always goes on to this. And yeah, you see? It's trying to highlight? I hate that. There we go. So you can see these building levels are pretty low right now. Same thing with our commercial. Our commercial is also pretty low right here. They need a lot more services and what have you. Because we haven't really given them anything. Like, I didn't put any fire in, didn't put in anything else. So all we're really doing is just, yeah, we're not really doing a whole lot. Not really doing a whole lot here. So we're not gonna grow up to be these guys. Yeah, these guys here. Not really gonna be them for a while. But they will be eventually. This area here, I'm not really sure what I wanted to do with it. You can see we kind of made it like a little parky area. I dig the park. I kind of wish it was a bit bigger now that I think about it. I even contemplated taking off this section here to make it a bit larger, but I think it only looks small to me. Like, I think if I was to zoom in, like, what's the size of this really? The size of like 1 building, 2 buildings, 3 buildings, maybe half, like 3.5 buildings that way, and this is actually a pretty big park, I think. I think this is actually fairly sizable, so that's just me. I am going to put in more trees in here, but actually what I want to do is I actually want to get into bushes. I do want to find bushes that don't look like garbage. They have to exist somewhere. Like, these are too, if they're supposed to be bushes, they're too small. You can see they look almost exactly like, yeah. And these are too small. These are way too small. It's like something a little bit bigger than this, but smaller than that. There's got to be an in-between out there, right? Like, what are these things? Alright, those are kind of, but again, the tree, this thing's bigger than the tree. That's kind of weird. Again, same thing. That's grass. That's more grass. So yeah, I need to go online and look for some bushes to fit in there. Then we'll decorate that out. But alright, this area turning out fairly well. This is our center of our downtown. I need to figure out like what else I want to put in here. Like what else are we gonna do next episode? What are we gonna do? Nothing stupid like Statue of Liberty, because that just doesn't fit. Again, no. I want something big. I think I don't know, maybe a baseball stadium? At our heart of the city, should we have a stadium? I don't know. I could download something truly ginormous, because there are a few, what are they called? Okay, that's probably not going to fit. But there are some buildings out there where they're essentially a set of 2 lots to make something like really big. I might join those together and create something. This goes pretty well. I'll put this in too. This is a downloaded building, modded building. We'll put something else over here, and we'll give it its own like parking lot as well. But alright, hope you enjoyed this. I like that I'm getting back into City Skylines finally. I'm going to keep recording because I can do that now, as I've mentioned. So I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everyone.